Hi, happy day 2 of Navaratri. This 9-day celebration, sort of ongoing 9-day invocation to the power of the Divine Feminine is a really sacred, special time for me personally. And a lot of you listening likely know what it is, but for those of you who don't, the celebration of Navaratri happens twice a year around the time of the equinox, and it is an opportunity to celebrate the great Mother Durga, who is this warrior goddess. The name means difficult to conquer, and it's this evocation of our innate capacity to be a stand for justice, to be a safe place to land, to be ourselves a place that is free from those demonic forces that often appear in human beings at times of confusion. And so part of Durga's power, really part of what gives her this healing quality in being this warrior is, if you can imagine such a thing, this pristine, glorious, beautiful female being astride a lion, waving a sword with a smile on her face, like just wielding her life force for benevolence. And then she gets on the battlefield, and the intensity of the demon army, this is a larger story from the Devi Mahatmyam, and sort of the philosophical, historical underpinning of this celebration of Navaratri, sort of the story that's told alongside the celebration. In the midst of this raging battle between Durga, the divine mother, and this demon army that has taken over, there's such an intensity of antagonism that out of Durga's third eye springs Kalī, and it is her kind of ferocity and bloodlust. She literally drinks up the drop of every spilled drop of blood of the demons, because they have started replicating. So if you kill a demon, 100 more spring from that body in the form of blood. So she is just, her bloodlust, her intensity to eradicate and conquer delusional forces, is her power. And it's sort of this, lots of ways to conceive of Kalī, and she's often equated with anger, like righteous anger, which I don't think is inaccurate, but there's something in her name, Kalī, which Kala is time, and it's the feminine form of time, and she's black, sort of this representative of the void of time, this deep expanse that we can't really conceive of intellectually. And in a way, that darkness also resonating with inertia, like just the immensity of reality, time and space, is Kalī. And that persistent, incredibly powerful force that is time and space and awareness of reality that consumes delusion. I have been, as many of you know who know me, in an ongoing struggle, my own internal battle with the demon, with perceiving this desire to kind of like obliterate some part of myself. And it's showed up in different ways throughout my life, but primarily through my use of alcohol. My relationship to alcohol has once again taken a turn, and it's at this point that I'm speaking to you, it's my relationship to alcohol is that I've put it down for good. And I'm so grateful for this time of Navaratri and this opportunity to clarify my perceived desire to obliterate myself, which I would do through alcohol, like just to completely dull to the point of inertia and oblivion, as actually kind of a misinterpretation of this Shakti of Kalī, which everyone has. Everyone has the Shakti of Durga, everyone has the Shakti of Lakshmi, etc. The divine feminine is kind of this kaleidoscopic reality that is ever present, always available. So this misinterpretation of how the Shakti or life force of Kalī was moving through me sort of turned in on itself as like a self-destruction, literally. And in my week of sobriety, although this is not the first time I've been sober, so I do feel kind of a building and a momentum happening, I'm clear that there is such a powerful gift and beauty in the fact that I have access to this ferocity and capacity to cut the head off of everything that is irrelevant, everything that is destructive, that is a self-sabotaging inclination, that which is unworthy of my life force. It is the Shakti of Kalī that allows me to consume that and eliminate it from my life. So amazing illumination, and that is ultimately her gift, right? In this depth of darkness, there can be a ray of light. There will be a ray of light. So I am so grateful for these practices that I've learned over the years and am bringing together to share with you. Today's practice will be short and sweet and will include some mantra. So my invitation to you is just to find a quiet space for yourself. Hopefully I can find this passage I want to share with you quickly. Here it is. Armed with sword and spear, and with club and discus, waging war with conch, bow, and arrows, sling and iron mace, you inspire dread. Yet you are pleasing, more pleasing than all else that is pleasing, and exceedingly beautiful. Transcending both highest and lowest, you are indeed the supreme sovereign. Whatever exists, true or untrue, and wherever it may be, O soul of everything, you are the power of all that. How can I praise you? And the way that we praise her is by moving toward those areas of ourself, our soul, our psyche, our body that we have misinterpreted, that we have mistakenly perceived as unworthy, as requiring destruction or eradication. And if you can tune in to a sensory experience of that within yourself. Maybe there's a knot somewhere or an aversion, something showing up in your body through sensation, a clench in your throat. And rest a hand or imagine energetic hands sort of sinking into that dark, fertile earth. And just as you would tend to a plant, right? Find energetic and imagined kind of massage, or actually do that with your hands. And find just that sweet spot of the gentleness of holding that imparts a sense of safety as well as an assertion of presence. And we will go deeper into this fertile soil through sound. We'll do the Kalī Gayatri. I chanted the Durga Gayatri yesterday. We'll do Kalī's Gayatri today. This first round, we'll do call and response, so I'll leave some space after each sound and you can chant it on your own. Om. Om Adyayai. Om Adyayai Vidmahe Parameshwaryai Parameshwaryai Dhimahi Tanno Kalī Tanno Kalī Prachodayat. We'll chant this mantra a couple of times. Om Adyayai Vidmahe Parameshwaryai Dhimahi Tanno Kalī Prachodayat. Swaha. Om Adyayai Vidmahe Parameshwaryai Dhimahi Tanno Kalī Prachodayat. Swaha. I encourage you to listen again, chant it again, follow along, continue this subtle, energetic, or physical massage, tending to, kind of thinking about repotting a plant, putting this part of yourself in some new soil so that you can grow appropriately. Take some time to honor yourself today in honor of this ferocious mother force moving through you.